Arsenal currently ranks as the second best attacking team in the Premier League this season, having scored 75 goals in 32 matches. This achievement is only surpassed by the league leaders, Manchester City, who boast the best attacking record with just 1 goal ahead. Arsenal's performance from the beginning of 2024 until now has been truly impressive. Since early November, the Gunners have embarked on a streak of 5 consecutive wins, netting 21 goals in the process. During these matches, Mikel Arteta's squad has been in sensational form, remaining unbeaten for 8 consecutive games across all competitions before the start of the 33rd round of the Premier League. As the season enters its crucial stages, few could have expected Arsenal to stumble so heavily at the Emirates Stadium against Aston Villa. This defeat has cost Arsenal their lead in the title race, leaving them trailing behind Manchester City by 2 points. Notably, this is the first time in 2024 that Mikel Arteta's squad failed to score a goal in a home match. Naturally, all eyes are now on the attacking stars, particularly Gabriel Jesus, who is considered the spearhead of the Gunners. According to Opta analyst data, in his 80 minutes on the pitch, the Brazilian forward managed 3 attempts on goal, but his expected goals, XG, were only 0.23, lower than Kai Havertz's 0.24. This raises concerns that Arsenal's attacking line might be lacking a player who can shine in crucial moments. When the team's strikers face a deadlock against tight defensive lines, as seen in the recent match against Aston Villa, it becomes apparent that the Gunners may need a forward capable of making breakthroughs. Currently, the team at the Emirates Stadium is indeed facing issues in the central striker position. Few would have expected such a dramatic turnaround in the Premier League landscape after the 33rd round of matches. There were no surprises in the clash between Manchester City and Luton Town, as Pep Guardiola's men secured a dominant 5-1 victory. However, the same cannot be said for City's direct competitors, as both of them suffered defeats. Gabriel Jesus had the second most touches in the penalty area in the recent match, but he couldn't pose the necessary threat to Aston Villa's goal. The last time we saw Jesus score was at the end of January, and throughout this season, the Brazilian forward has only managed to score 4 goals in the Premier League. It's worth noting that Mikel Arteta's only backup option for the centre-forward position, Eddie Nketiah, hasn't scored in the Premier League since October last year. When asked about Arsenal's current situation, club legend Emmanuel Petit commented, "Arsenal needs a striker who can score 20 goals every season. Currently, they only have a few players capable of scoring 10 to 15 goals per season." Similar to Manchester City in the past, Pep Guardiola changed the system because he knew he needed a goal scorer. In Erling Haaland's first season, he broke goal-scoring records and won the Champions League. Mikel Arteta should learn from Guardiola. It's not just Petit. Experts have long believed that the lack of a top-class goal scorer is the biggest challenge preventing Arsenal from progressing towards winning the Premier League. As we witnessed in the recent match between Arsenal and Aston Villa, the away team's striker, Olin Waking, played exceptionally well. He was the one who directly secured Aston Villa's 2-0 victory in that match. Looking at the Premier League's top scorer list this season, many might be surprised to see Watkins with 19 goals, trailing only 1 goal behind Erling Haaland. Moreover, this forward has made a strong impression with 10 assists. He has showcased his class on the European stage, with 4 goals in the Conference League. Additionally, Watkins has contributed directly to 29 goals in the Premier League, a feat unmatched by any player this season. Following this defeat, many jokingly suggested that perhaps Arsenal should consider signing a player who has directly scored against them. The scenario of Arsenal winning the Premier League would indeed be feasible if Arteta possessed a top-class striker. Looking at the most recent season when Manchester City clinched the Premier League title with Erling Haaland, the Norwegian forward claimed the top scorer title with a record-breaking 36 goals. Arsenal would certainly need a striker of that caliber to shine and decide matches. Arsenal may have surprised many by not making any additions during the recent winter transfer window. The reason cited was the club's financial difficulties. Additionally, there was Arteta's trust in Kai Havertz, who joined Arsenal from Chelsea in the summer of 2023. Havertz had a tough start to the season, struggling to adapt to Arteta's tactics. However, things gradually changed for the better as the season progressed, with the German often shining brightly and helping Arsenal in the title race. In the Premier League, deploying Kai Havertz in the highest attacking position and operating as a false nine has been seen as a successful innovation by Mikel Arteta. The former Chelsea player has consistently scored goals and demonstrated efficiency in pressing the opponent's defensive line. It's possible that Havertz's performances have convinced Arsenal's leadership to abandon the idea of purchasing another centre-forward, specifically Viktor Gyökeres. According to the club's coaching staff, Kai Havertz is performing well in the leading role of the club's attack. Indeed, when looking at the performances of Arsenal players throughout the season, Mikel Arteta has his reasons for building a team without a traditional striker. However, this weakness was glaringly exposed after the defeat at the Emirates Stadium last week, where the Gunners were completely toothless in front of Aston Villa's goal. Sharing his thoughts on Sky Sports after the match, renowned presenter Paul Merson remarked that the issue for both Liverpool and Arsenal this season is the lack of a true centre-forward. This is a significant disadvantage for both teams. Specifically, Merson stated, "The problem with Liverpool is that they don't have a true centre-forward. This is also Arsenal's weakness. I feel sorry for them because a goal-scoring striker is essential for a team to maintain the top spot in the league." The top scorer for Arsenal this season is Bukayo Saka, a winger forward, who has scored 13 goals in the Premier League and a total of 19 goals across all competitions for the Gunners. Following him is substitute player Leandro Trossard, with 15 goals across all competitions. At the highest position in the attacking line, manager Mikel Arteta has three options: Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, and Edin Nketiah. Kai Havertz is currently in good form, Jesus has proven to be an important player in the Spanish manager's tactics, and Nketiah has not scored since October last year. However, none of these players can be considered as a quality centre-forward. If Arsenal were to add a good finishing striker, they would significantly improve their attacking strength. After Arsenal's defeat, Piers Morgan also shared on Twitter that Arsenal once again disappointed. A fan suggested that he should bring in Cristiano Ronaldo to help. Piers Morgan then replied to this comment, "I think Cristiano will score over 25 goals every season for Arsenal with his ability." Arteta's refusal to prioritise signing a top striker is his mistake. Arsenal is entering the most crucial phase of the season as the race for the Premier League title is nearing its end. The Gunners have made it difficult for themselves by failing to secure a win in the previous round, dropping to second place, trailing league leaders Manchester City by 2 points with only 6 matches left in the season. Among the top 3 teams in the Premier League, Arsenal is considered to have the toughest schedule as they will face 3 Big Six teams, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Manchester United, with 2 of these matches being away fixtures. Additionally, in the Champions League, Arsenal will face a daunting challenge at the Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich. Unable to secure a victory at home, Arsenal must decide the outcome of the match in Germany if they want to secure a spot in the semi-finals. Having a truly world-class star capable of deciding matches at crucial moments in the lineup would undoubtedly provide more reassurance for Arsenal fans, especially since the team tends to falter in pivotal moments like this.